Hi, it's Brendan and Lawrence here from Insurance Fundi. Good to see you again. Just quickly before we kick off the video, we need to have full disclosure here. We would never take an endorsement or a sponsorship from an insurance company ever. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's quickly talk about funeral cover. So Lawrence, tell me, man, have you got a funeral policy in place?
Oh yes, yep.
Okay, and who does that cover?
Well, it covers myself and my son.
Right,
basically.
And another quick question, how much cover have you got?
I've got about 30, he's got 15, I think.
And were there any underwriting waiting periods when you took this out?
Yeah, but it's standard, isn't it? I think in my case, it was 12 months if I die for any reason besides an accident. They don't pay.
So 12 months you had to sit out an exclusion that only pay for accidental death.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
Cool. So today we're going to be talking about Stangen's new funeral policy. The idea is quite simple. The actual funeral market at the moment has got some products that are pretty inflexible. And what I mean by that is generally what happens is if you phone a funeral company up and you wanted to take out some cover, normally the cover amounts aren't particularly big, so they're capped. Secondly, if you wanted to take out funeral cover for more than yourself, so your spouse or your kids or your parents or parents-in-law, you've got to take the same amount of cover out. So if I take out 50,000, then my spouse has to take 50,000 and my parents-in-law have to take 50,000, and that's the inflexibility.
Okay.
So Stangen's new product, a bit of a mouthful, called Individual Life Funeral. It's not a life policy. Individual life is just you get to add individual lives.
Okay.
Allows you the flexibility to add the amount of cover for yourself, but then be flexible in terms of adding other amounts for your spouse and your kids and your parents.
Okay, that sounds complicated. Give us an example.
Cool. All right. So I phone through to Stangen. I take out 100,000 Rand cover. 100,000 Rand cover as the main member of the policy. 50,000 is the max I can take for my wife,
okay,
right? But you can go from increments of 20,000 up to 50,000.
Okay.
I can take 20,000 per child, and then when it comes to parents and parents-in-law, I can take up to 50,000. So basically, you can build your own funeral plan with your own pricing. Right.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker: Stangen will only have a 4-month general waiting period in place, right? They've got a couple of 12-month exclusions for people that are older than a certain age.
Okay.
I think it's 65. We'll put the details in the ticker tape, but that's also one of the features of the new product.
Okay, let me just get that right. So you're saying first 4 months, if I die from natural causes, I'm not covered, but thereafter I am.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you consider that the average industry is about 6 to 12 months, that's quite a benefit.
Cool.
Secondly, you can actually take the policy out online. I was actually online today testing it in a test environment. It'll be live soon, but it's cool. You get online, you build your own product, you go all the way through, add the benefits, put in your banking details, issue the policy.
Okay.
So here's the quick wrap up. If you have a funeral policy at the moment and it's inflexible and you find that you've got the same benefits and you want to mix and match a little bit, you might want to check it out. And then of course, if you're coming in as a new funeral policy holder, the 4-month general exclusion is really something you should look at, because normally you've got to wait for 12 months. So get in touch with us and we'll put your details over to Stangen and get you some funeral cover in place. Until next time, ciao.
Thank you.